All right. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. And welcome to Coffee and Conversations with Carol. Woo! You see that background? Yes, yes, yes. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Yes. You see this background? Good morning. Good morning and welcome. I can't say that enough. Thank you for supporting me, supporting my podcast and everything. I started this thing back in May. And I want to say this. Today is You Thought It. I'll say it Thursdays. You thought it. I'm just going to say it. Okay. And I want to put this out there because here's the thing. Sometimes things are said about people. And y'all know we talk all the time on this show. Sometimes you just can't be letting everybody folks gonna talk, baby. Folks gonna talk, and we gonna let them talk. As they say, the streets be speaking. We're gonna let them go ahead and talk. We gonna do what we do around here. We gonna do what we do. Because one thing about it, God is good. He is good. And all the time. All the time. It's all the time, okay? It's not no sometime, it's all the time. All right. But I started this back in May because it has helped me. It has helped me reach out to other. Good morning, sister. Reach out to other people. But sometimes in everything we talk about, and don't get me wrong, it's all good. It's all good. And but sometimes my shirt says swearing helps. Now, I got more growing to do. But sometimes people say what they want to say. I'm just saying, I'm me. I'm honestly me. Okay. I'm not going to pretend to be nobody else. It's me. Sometimes swearing helps. Okay. All right. For me, sometimes swearing helps. Good morning, son. Good morning. Sometimes swearing helps for me. So let me tell y'all something. Most of you know that my one son was in a hit and run here in the city of Milwaukee. He was on Sherman and Capitol last year. I believe it was October 14th, a day before my wedding anniversary. I was in St. Thomas, and we're coming up on a year of him. And so I'm going to have a special guest on Monday, and I'm going to have him join us and talk to us about his journey. And the reason I'm doing it in this month is because next month is a celebratory month, and I don't know if we're going to be able to be on certain days in those days. So I want him to come on, and this special guest, who's going to be my son, is going to talk to you all. Okay. So Monday, I want everybody to please join on Monday. I don't think we have any appointments. So I'm speaking this into existence. And I'm going to have him talk a little bit about his journey. He's 30 years old, and he's alive. And I'm going to have him come on and talk about his journey. And just a quick engagement for questions and answers in regards to his accident. We have to be conscious out here on the roads. This morning, dropping my grandson off at school, the train is there right here off of Tatonia. So coming across the light, the train was there. So now the light is, the train's gone, and now it's time for traffic to move. And in the interim of traffic moving, you hear horns blowing and everything. So, out here on these streets, of course, what did I do? I took a step back and I waited. I waited because I didn't want to just, pull off and don't know what's. I'm looking at these cars, they blowing and everything. So I waited for it all to clear. And waiting for it all to clear, it was a truck behind me leaning in on a horn. And so when I got across the light, I just politely pulled over. Now, if you got somewhere to be, I want you to get there. I don't want to be a hindrance to you getting where you need to be. Okay. However, the truck takes off and almost has an accident. I mean, literally just speeds and then passes up a car. Then that car decides to speed and pass up it was almost like a race. And I'm like, it's y'all, it's not even it's not even 8 o'clock in the morning. It's not even 7:30 in the morning. What's wrong with people in the morning? What's wrong with waking up with some, I mean, because what set you off to make you that mad to drive like that early in the morning? Early in the morning, literally. Literally. So I just want us to be conscious about driving. My sis dog was hit and killed yesterday, and she's on her birthday. On her birthday. And so, we just got to be conscious about how we're driving, watching the pets, because pets are part of people's families, our furry babies. And we got to be conscious about human beings, because people are out here driving like it's just no, they don't care. They just out here driving like that. Okay. So I just want us to be conscious about how we are operating these vehicles. The vehicles are dangerous. Not only can we hurt someone or something, but we can hurt ourselves. And that's not what we want to do. So we need to be conscious. We need to really, really be conscious. And let me put this out there too. It ain't just these young people out here driving recklessly. It's some of us folks in our 40s and 50s that's doing it too. I just want to put that out there. They're not the only ones doing it. It's not just these people that's teenagers and in their 20s. We got some people that's in their late 30s and 40s out here, like they out here on the Fast and the Furious as well. So I just want to put that out there. We need to be very, very conscious. Okay. All right. So I wanted to be real serious right there in that opening. And thank you for listening to that. Now, it's some stuff going on out here, ain't it? First of all, I get here yesterday and I got all kind of inboxes about Uncle Shannon Sharp, Uncle Shay Shay. Mm, 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 mm. Here's my thing. And so you thought it, I said it. So folks got all these opinions about, I don't know if anybody's seen it, but so Shannon Sharp, who we affectionately call Uncle Shay Shay, he goes live during a very private, intimate moment. Okay. He goes live. And here's my thing about going live. When I go live on here, I have to go, scroll, push live, and then it goes live. Like I literally have to push it and it goes live. Good morning, Aunt Maddie. Good morning, my beautiful TT. Good morning. Good morning. Hey, hubby. So my thing is, I just want to know how do y'all think that happened? Because now here's the thing. I understand sometimes phone calls, you answer a phone or what we call it, butt dialing. I get that. I get it because it has happened to a lot of us. And if it hasn't happened, it might happen for you. But what I don't get is how do you go live? And I mean, he in there growling and she talking and she was coughing too. That's what kind of plagued me through it. I did listen to I listened. Now, I want to know, did you listen? Because I listened. Yes, it was, I listened to it. So my thing is, how did because listen, you have to, even on here, when I go live on YouTube, I have a setup I have to do. Damn iPhone said he's going back to Android. I'm an Android user. I do not use iPhones. So here's my question. Good morning. Who has iPhones? Because I'm not an iPhone user. So who has iPhones? Because my thing is, but I've operated an iPad, and even with the iPad, here it is. I have a code on my iPad. So even with the iPad, Team Android, sis, you Team Android, I'm Team Android. But even with the iPad, I had to put my code in, put my little passcode in, and I still had to go to the app and push it. So, I mean, for people out here who has these iPhones, are the iPhones just connecting when they feel like it? Because I mean, we was all in Uncle Shannon's business. We was all in his business yesterday. We was all in his business. So I would like to know, Brother Main said he will never own an iPhone. Because at this point, I mean, all his businesses out there. I'm sure he's 56 years old. Now, first of all, let us be grown here. Okay, let us be grown. You know, what folks got going on in their bedroom is what they got going on in their bedroom. Now, you know, we all just being nosy and messy because it was brought to our attention. But in all seriousness, and just, you know, being good morning. I have an iPhone, but that's all I have besides the Nokia. Sister Tanisha says good morning. She's an iPhone user. So here's my question to an iPhone user. May I? Do your phone just go to live? Like can you tell your phone go to live? Like, because my thing is he was in this moment and then his phone just goes to live. So as an iPhone person, and I'm talking to all iPhone users because I don't have one, can your phone just go to that? That's what I want to know. Good morning on Facebook. Good morning, Auntie. I see you. But it's somebody else there I don't see. That's my mystery person that comes to me every day. Thank you for joining and supporting me. I don't know how to operate this phone. I'm basic. So Sister Tanisha said she don't know how to operate this phone. She basic. Okay, I get that then. Because my kids program my phone. And I have to have mine help me with some of the stuff too. Even when it comes to the computer and everything. Good morning, sister. Good morning, sister. Do you have an iPhone? Who has iPhones? I want folks to join in with iPhones. Good morning, Sister Pooh. Good morning. Good morning. Oh, you're here. Okay, I can see you. Yeah. I'm not talking about you, Pooh. See, when I'm on live, sidebar for a moment, she said, of course. I'm going to get to you in a minute, sis. When I'm on live on Facebook, there's somebody that's viewing and I can't see them. I see your picture. I see my Aunt Maddie picture, but I can't see them. And whoever it is, I just want to thank them for their support, for listening to me. They really like me because they hear all the time. Thank you so much. But back to iPhones. Okay. Yes, my shirt says swearing helps. And look here, I know Uncle Shannon Sharp was doing a whole lot of swearing, baby. I know he had a whole lot of swearing going on when this little thing went out. He probably was saying a whole bunch of words that he don't even care to repeat. But my thing is, again, it was 3, me and Aunt Maddie, but we went down to 2. Yes, I know. Who has an iPhone where their iPhone is just going live? Because here's my question. I'm gonna have a next question. So I wanted the iPhone people to answer me. You know, do your phone just do that? Because here's my thing. Now, Uncle Shannon Sharp he a grown man, 56 years old. Okay, we grown. All right. This is Coffee and Convo with Carol. Okay, we grown. All right, we are grown. So my thing is, have you all ever recorded doing that? Has anybody ever, like, where they recorded themselves and maybe hit the live button? Live on what? He was live on it. I believe it was it Twitter, Instagram, one of those platforms. His phone went live while he was doing his thing with Michelle. All we know is her name is Michelle. And Michelle, so he's probably blaming the phone. Well, look here. Sister Tanisha and Sister Tina want to know what happened. Oh, it was IG? Okay, so on Instagram, his phone went live while he was, intimately being intimate with Michelle, because that's how it sounded. Ooh, Michelle. I need to stop it. But I'm serious. It went live. And at first they came out and said, oh, it was a hack. It was this, it was that. But then he came back and said, no, it was just his phone went live. So, on this, you thought that I said it Thursday. They said, hey, what's up with Uncle Shay Shay, Carol? I'm like, look here, welcome to Coffee and Conversations with Carol. I want to know, do these iPhones do that? Because you'll never see me with one. He said he threw the phone on the bed. He threw the phone on the bed so it just flips to live on Instagram. Like, was he on it prior to that? He threw it on the bed. They say why he was slaying Michelle. So we're trying to find out, does this phone do that? Because he had an iPhone. Because I've heard of butt dialing, but just wholeheartedly, honey, I ain't never heard of that before. So my thing is, was he recording? That bed little. Sister Tina said that bed little. I don't know how that happens, but I think people overdoing it this moment happened, and he was getting it in as many people share. It's not that deep. I'm an Android. It really is not that deep. Me personally, and this is my personal opinion, everybody has an opinion. I think he was recording himself. I think he was, ain't nothing wrong with home videos. Except when you expose yourself to the whole world. Woo! I think he was coming up with a home video, him and Michelle. And it went there. Hey, I am not here to judge because I am not a judger. You do what you do. All I'm saying is be careful with what you're doing. Sister Pooh said that I don't know how that happened, but I think people overdoing it. This moment happened and he was getting it in as many people share. It's not that deep, which it's not. And Sister Tina said that bed is little. Jermaine said Uncle's a very private person. Sister Janine said sorry, gay. Sister Pooh said in this day and age, sharing with the world is the thing. I mean, in this day and age, I guess it is, but some things should just remain private. I think that everybody wants to be, I don't even know, transparent is not the word. That's not the word to use. I know. But everybody doesn't have to know everything. I mean, you put two and two together. If somebody's with somebody and a person ends up pregnant, you automatically know how that happened, right? So, living in the world we're living in today, he did that on purpose so the neighbors can know his name. Brother Latrell said he did that on purpose so the neighbors can know his name. Well, first of all, his name wasn't being said. It was Michelle, so they know her name. Read the first comment. Janine, I'm going back. Hold on, Janine. Team Android. Good morning. What's the first comment? I don't see it. Good morning. Okay. Live on what? Instagram. I don't know what my phone doing. The bed little while he was slaying Michelle. Uncle's bed. I don't see it, Janine. Read the first comment. It deleted. Read the first. It deleted. Wow. Okay. I don't know why I deleted it. I don't know. Oh, well, are you referring to what they were saying? Because they were saying that they were questioning they said that they were questioning his sexuality, and that's why he did it. somewhere on the podcast with him and Ocho Cinco, they said he was saying, well, I'm glad it was Michelle and not Michael. But my thing is, even whatever his sexuality is, I don't care. It's still something should just got you. It should still remain private. Everybody shouldn't, hear you in your private acts of you in the bedroom. Me personally, though, I really think he was making a home video. And I guess Michelle agreed to this home video. Brother Terrence talking about something, he did that on purpose so the neighbors can know his name, but it worked backwards because I didn't hear nothing about Uncle Shannon. All I heard was Michelle. I mean, the neighbors know her name. The world know her name. So, okay. So, yes. Yeah, I don't know. But he said he had an iPhone and he threw it on the bed and that's where it went to. I've never seen where you throw something on the bed and it ends up there. That to me is just he said it was a mistake. Yes, he did. And people make mistakes. People make mistakes. A couple weeks ago on the show, we had a topic and we were talking about can you come back from a mistake? Remember that? And here's a perfect example. People make mistakes and you say you're sorry and you move on. It was a mistake. Everybody makes mistakes. I think that people are holding people to their mistakes quite literally these days. I mean, to a point where it was a mistake. I think he was making a private video. I don't care what his sex preference is. I do too. That was my point. I don't care what his sex preference is. I just think he was making a private video and some got good to him and that finger went to live. He was probably trying to find the pause button. Well, at least we know them right clothes he be wearing don't mean he can't get a woman. Oh, them tight clothes he be wearing. Well, I didn't think them tight clothes had nothing to do with him getting a woman. He don't, Brother Jermaine said it was a mistake. He don't know how it went live. But again, we all make mistakes, right? We've all made mistakes. We're gonna probably still make some down the road. And when you make a mistake, all you can do is apologize for it and change that behavior. Pretty much. That's what it is. Try not to hit the go live button no more, in this instance, if you said something to somebody that hurt their feelings, try not to say that anymore, by changing the way you react, things of that nature. So mistakes happen, that just leads us right back down to that road of mistakes will happen, right? Life goes on. It's okay, and here's the thing. A lot of times when it comes to mistakes, we have to stop. We really do. We have to stop really putting so much, I don't want to say emphasis, but that's the only word I can think of right now, on a mistake. Mistakes can be small and it's okay. Mistakes can be big and that's okay. The point is when someone makes a mistake, and they apologize for the mistake and they move on from the mistake, don't keep holding them to that mistake. Okay. Give them a chance to change if that's what they want to do. That mistake was that devastating. Give them a chance to change. Don't say that they'll never change. Now I ain't talking about no repeated mistakes. That's different. I'm just talking about, hey, we had an argument, or hey, I said something I shouldn't say, or hey, I did something I shouldn't have did, and we go from there. Okay. So just give people a change, okay? An affirmation that I read said, I'm allowed to make mistakes. I still have more growing to do. And guess what? It's okay. Mistakes are life. Thank you, Sister Pooh. Mistakes are life. Dixon on the rise, but it's Cook My iPhone has not disrespectful. My love act. Laugh out loud. Yes, Vixen on the rise. But Sister Tina said, Vixen on the rise, but it's Cook My iPhone has not disrespected my love act. Laugh out loud. Honey, he has so disrespected his. But again, That affirmation that I gave y'all, that just let us know that mistakes happen, but we don't have to beat somebody down for it, okay? Get mistakes are life, as Sister Pooh said. And guess what? I'm allowed to have some mistakes, okay? Yes, swearing does help. I'm just saying what I'm saying. But I'm allowed to make mistakes. I'm allowed to make mistakes, but I'm also allowed to change. So don't hold me to it too tough. All right. I thank you guys for joining me on today. I thank you. I thank you. I thank you on this. You thought it. I said it Thursday. I want you guys to have a great Thursday. And remember to live, love, never ever stop laughing. I can't tell you enough. It is so therapeutic. I be laughing all day. Sometimes just me, all by myself, me and my thoughts, laughing all day long. And it's a great thing. Always find room for forgiveness, because we are, none of us are perfect. None of us. If you find, I read this book in school. One of my friends, one of my sister friends, Raquel, she got me reading these books. And one of the ones that I started was Kimberly Lawson Roby. And the title of the book was Cast the First Stone, which was a very good book, which actually is in the Bible. And it talks about he without sin cast the first stone. So guess what? We can't be living in glass houses and throwing rocks. Okay. You heard that before. So, Uncle Shay Shay made a mistake. Good combo, but he made a mistake. All right. So, never ever stop, never ever stop laughing. Always find room to forgive, because again, none of us is perfect. And I want you guys to remember one love. All right. We got to learn how to love. Give a little bit of love. All right. More love. World will be a little bit more happier. Right. Right. And if y'all see somebody out there trying to eat somebody dogs and cats, y'all better stop them. Baby number 45 is a hot mess, ain't he? All right, y'all have a great day. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye-bye. What you think, T? That was fun.